What's going on, SWILL gang? Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Yes, we have another Clash of Clans episode, and I'm excited. All right, now we're gonna talk about some good old farming strategies that I've been using for the past couple days, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's a doozy, and it's gonna pretty much trump the last video I made on the farming strategy. And I think it's a lot cheaper. But before we get into all that, my friends, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure that notification bell is turned on fully, so every time I post, my friends, you in the red shirt, you in the tank top, you with no pants on will be first alerted. All right, so here we go. Let's get into this video, my friends. All right, so look. All right, so what I'm using here, guys, is the super goblins. Okay, now super goblins are one of the, I don't know, guys. It depends on what town hall you are, but for town hall 13 and below, well, you can't use super goblins, but so far. But for town hall 13, it's gonna work out. All right, so I was able to upgrade my base or my walls for the most part. You know, I was kind of struggling a little bit here. This is like a rush town hall 13, so I'm kind of catching this thing up, and that's pretty much what it goes. I'm kind of scared to like have too much loot, but it is what it is, guys. But let me see if I can show you guys. I think there's a way you can show like past attacks. All right, so let me see, attack log. Here we go. Now it gets a little worse as time goes. And if you guys, I'm just scrolling through here. Look at all this loot I'm getting, guys. Like at 1.2 million, 500,000 there, almost 800,000 there. $1.2 million there, almost 2 million there. Just scrolling through, just doing this. All right, that's the army composition that I'm using. And of course, I got a hero right there, but I'm upgrading that hero. And that's as far as it lets me go. Now, it's not like you're going to get like 4 quadrillion types of loot, but it is what it is. So I'm going to try another live attack here just to see, you know, show you what's going on with that. Of course, you're going to lower your trophies. You're going to look for the perfect base as well. And depending on which you're looking for as far as the resources go, you're going to go for that. Now, if you guys notice, I don't need dark elixir, so I'm not going to go too much for the dark elixir. Now, these kind of bases right here are cool, but the thing is, they got some serious defenses. So what it is what it is. Now, the good thing about this also, as far as spells go, I'm gonna bring a jump spell in there, but I don't really use them so much. And you're gonna use your Overgrowth spell if you guys do have that. Now, the good thing about Overgrowth is it does pretty much dead everything. And I do mean dead everything. Now, the bad part about it, if you put your Overgrowth over one of these little elixirs right here, then you're pretty much screwing yourself, because those Overgrowth spells, actually the goblins will not attack or will not even grab those resources if you have the Overgrowth spell over it. Just like that. And I made a mistake. And I made a mistake on purpose, guys. You will not be able to get those resources if you just have that. Now I'm just doing a quick attack. I know I could have used all these the wall breakers and things like that. And I could use my jump spell and, you know, go through the motions and things like that. It is what it is, but I just try to bring as many growth spells. I'll go over all that in just a second. I just want to show you guys why you do not want to use your growth spell on over all those things. Now we're gonna miss out on some of this elixir here. Let's kind of like quick attack this. Now that Eagle Artillery is gonna get us for the most part. Okay, but overall, if you're farming, guys, man, within like, I don't know, 30-minute period, I got so much elixir, I got so much dark elixir, and I got so much gold. Okay, and you just keep going, guys. You just keep on going. You look for that perfect base. Hopefully the collector's on the outside and they have some things there, and the base isn't too defense heavy. And I've been getting a lot of bases like this here, guys, in Gold League. I think I'm in gold, like, I don't know, gold something. But this is what I'm getting. And I'm just gonna put these heroes out here because they're not upgrading right now. And I'm just gonna put my troops out. I don't need any wall breakers. I don't need any Overgrowth spells. I'll use them just because they're there. But you gotta be careful. Like I said, you will not be able to get those resources. And they got this stuff all mixed in here. But for the most part, we're gonna get this these resources. Man, Overgrowth lasts a while too. But they don't have Eagle Artillery. We got most of the resource. We didn't get all of them. I kind of messed up a little bit. Let's go ahead and surrender this out. But still, 742,267 gold. Come on, guys. That's the best. If you guys are trying to get your walls level upgraded, there you go. All right, so with the spells here, guys, I have 4 overgrowth spells. You can increase, decrease that, whatever you have, however you want to do it. All right, you got the jump spell just in case, and you got a free spell because there's space to get that. All right, and that's what we got there for this Town Hall 13. But let me show you another Town Hall just so you guys can get some warm and fuzzies here. All right, so this is my newest Town Hall 12, and this is where I discovered this this attack here on. So we're gonna go ahead and use that. Now we don't have the army camps 100% upgraded yet on this account, so we can't bring but so many troops in. But I got 2 regular goblins, and I got the 86 super goblins. I got 5 overgrowth spells, and I have a good total of 1 free spell. All right, clan council troops, that's up to you guys if you want to use that or not. You don't have to. You can use whatever one of these little ground machines you want to use too, but I choose to use the wall wrecker. Wall wrecker just going to go ahead and open up those walls, because most people have a bunch of compartments and it's really, really annoying. But just showing you guys the log here. Let me go back a little bit. Actually, you know what? They don't show all that stuff. I farmed a lot with them. But we did have like a war and some other things going on. Oh wait, that's that one. But here we go. Look at all this loot, guys. I'm almost able to max out. And I think it was last week I maxed out or got to Town Hall 12 on this account, and it's already about to get like most of the stuff done. Look at all this resources I'm getting, guys. Look at all these resources. Some bases didn't have much. Some bases had a lot of defenses. Some of them didn't. I was just trying to experiment and see what I can get. All right, so let me go ahead and get some attacks here, just so you guys can see what's going on with that. Now the thing is, you don't want to get stars. All right, this one has 6 million loot, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're gonna attack from the outside for the most part, and hopefully these defenses don't tear us up, because these super goblins will do their thing, guys. They will go in there and they will attack fast. They got good damage per second, and they got the eagle artillery, which we weren't even paying attention, so we're gonna lose some troops there. And I'm not really taking out their defenses like I should be. But overgrowth spell, my god. Yeah, we didn't get that much loot. Too many compartments. And I ain't using my heroes, so that's pretty much it. You just want to herp and rinse and repeat. Still got almost 200,000 loot there. All right, this one has got too many walls, so I'm not really going to mess with that one too much. And the defenses are all close, so this is a real tight base right there. I would love to attack it, but it makes like 0 sense. All right, so this guy's got his eagle artillery on the outside. I position my phone a certain way, and then we're going to go ahead and do the free spell on this eagle artillery, just so we can get those good old resources on the outside. And then we're going to put an overgrowth spell. Boom. Those guys are already gone. All right, so back put something here. Those guys are gone too. Man, we're getting some harder bases now, but you guys get the gist of everything, what I'm trying to tell you guys. All right, so this is the bases that you're really gonna look for the most part. Now, it seemed like the lower in the trophies I go, the harder the bases are, because I was in crystal, and then now I'm in gold. But gold, this is where everybody is hiding. All those bases that you're like, where's all the resources? Dang, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't even study the base long enough to even see where all the defenses and everything were. But it is okay. Just gonna let these guys go. I could have got most of that loot. Next time we're gonna use our heroes. We didn't use our heroes enough, but it's good enough. Let's just go ahead and keep on doing the searches. But this is the kind of base you want right here, guys. All these collectors on the outside. You want to pop your heroes if you can. That's gonna help out a little bit. Let's do that, because I wasn't using them before. Keep this guy on the ground, and we're just gonna get as much as we can get, which is pretty much gonna be all of it. We're probably gonna leave like maybe 100-something thousand on the table. If my army camps get bigger, then we're gonna be okay. It's overgrowth spells, man. These are like the best. But like I said, you have to be very careful when you're using them. Your placement. All right, so we're making it pretty much to the center here. Looks like we're losing some Wi-Fi here. That's okay. We're still gonna get this loot. King did his ability. And overgrowth spell. We need to get some more loot, man. I don't have that much more troops left. All right, that's it for that. And of course, it works Town Hall 11 too, guys. Got my 85 goblins and a free spell. That's pretty much all you have. You don't have any overgrowth spells, but you have a bunch of free spells you can use. But look at all the loot I'm getting, guys. I am not making this up. I can't make it up. That's the troop composition right there. 11 free spells is what I was using and all those goblins. And now we got an army camp that kind of like finished up. So now we can put some more goblins in there. Super goblins, of course. All right. And that is, to me, that is the best of the best. And then 2 goblins there. I could probably use like a wall breaker or something like that. You can switch it up however you want to do it. But this is what I'm using, guys, to get everything upgraded as much as I can. A lot of these accounts are brand new. Town halls. They up, to the new town hall, which is great. But hopefully you guys found some kind of knowledge or some kind of enjoyment in today's episode. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I highly appreciate that in advance. And just remember, guys, Uncle Swill loves you all.